Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I did a video on this yesterday and I started thinking about maybe making it a little bit cooler looking and I'm going to do a little bit, hopefully a little bit better on this video than this. I changed the size of the text going around like it would actually, these are all the same size. This is bigger, smaller, smaller. So I've got the word epilogue out. I'm going to make a Control D and make a duplicate. I'm going to hold down that and I'm going to, with my ratio unlocked on the height, I'm going to make it 80%. And then I'm going to Control D and it made it quite a bit smaller. So I'm going to move that up a little bit. I'm actually going to make this like 90%. Well, I have to do don't do the width, do the length or the thickness. And I'm going to make it 90% of that. So it's quite a bit, maybe even go a little bit more. Well, I hit the wrong one. I need to do, so I'm just changing the outcome. Now I can use both these on the top and the bottom of the other one. I'm not worried about placement right now because I can adjust that. Let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to go, first of all, I'm going to hit L, put them all in line to the left. Then I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, and Align and Distribute, and I'm going to pick this one right here. So I'm going to get the spacing between them a little better. Then I need to group this together, Control G. Then I'm going to go to Effects in Envelope. I've already got it selected, so I'm going to grab Create from Envelope Form and put it in my shape. I'm still not 100% happy, even though that is smaller. I think the envelope tool does something to it. So let's ungroup it. And let's make this one 90% of what it was. And then make this one 90% of what it was, or make it 80% of what it was. So we'll do the same thing here. And then make this one 80% of what it was. I think the envelope tool actually kind of messes it up a little bit, but maybe not. So Control G to group it, go back to the envelope, pick from that. So the envelope tool does change it a little bit, but if you look, this E is quite a bit bigger than that E. And then to get it in that shape, which we really don't want it in that shape. So what I would, because the gentleman wanted to see it like you were looking dead on at it. So let's hold down the Shift key and hit the rectangle tool. And then let's, with this unlock or lock, let's make it like 105% to make that box a little bit bigger. Let's nudge our box out of the way. And remember, I nudged and I did not move it, so I can put it right back. I'm going to get the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to put black on both ends. And then I'm going to put a lighter color in the center. Whoop, I missed it. Put a little lighter center. You have to wait till you hit that plus key. And I think that's about right. Whoop. I do that all the time. I'm going to straighten this up a little bit. And you could actually put another one close to it even, well, that's too light. But it would kind of make a cylinder shine. Now, I'm going to take away the outline, grab this, shift select this and go EC. Now, one of them is behind, so I'm going to go to Object, Order, Back of Page. Well, sometimes that works. Go take this, go Object, Order, Front of Page, and then when we nudge it down. It's a little bit better. Well, I think it's quite a bit better. I don't really know. You know what? If you're looking at the cylinder, let's think about that again. Let's think about doing it just into a square, because I was thinking about that circle. I'm going to get back to I have this. So let's just make a rectangle like you would look at the cylinder. And let's take this and go back to the object, or excuse me, effects, an envelope, put it in that envelope form. See, that way it'll be straight up and down. Now, before I move it over there, I'll go ahead and, that looks pretty good. So let's take the interactive fill tool. You have to start inside that item, so you can always go back and put it outside the item. Well, that didn't work. Tell you what, I normally don't do that. And let's fill that in with a color first. Let's make it a gray. Take away the outline. Interactive fill tool. Swipe across. There we go. Now I'm going to put black on both ends. You don't really have to use black. You use a darker gray, but when we put the gray in the middle, it kind of gives it that shiny look. Let's move this one out of the way and move this more in the center. And then select that and go EC. And once again, we have to put this in the front of the page. Whoop. Go up to Object, Order, Front of Page, and then just nudge it up. That might be more what he's looking at. I might even want to do it a little bit more and making that first one a little bit bigger. But it does look pretty real. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit and helped you someday. And thank you for watching.